In the vast, windswept plains of North America's Badlands, a powerful symbol of resilience roams, the American bison. Once nearly driven to extinction, these majestic creatures have made a remarkable comeback, reclaiming their place as guardians of the prairie. The Badlands, with their rugged terrain and dramatic landscapes, provide a unique backdrop for the bison's story, a tale of survival, adaptation, and rebirth. The American bison, often referred to as buffalo, is the largest land mammal in North America. Standing up to 6 feet tall at the shoulder and weighing as much as a ton, these animals are built for endurance. Their thick, shaggy coats protect them from the harsh extremes of the Badlands climate, where temperatures can range from blistering heat in the summer to bone-chilling cold in the winter. Bison are incredibly well adapted to life in the Badlands. Their massive heads and powerful neck muscles allow them to plow through deep snow in search of food, and their keen sense of smell helps them locate vegetation even in the harshest conditions. These adaptations have enabled bison to thrive in environments that would challenge many other species. Historically, bison were a keystone species on the Great Plains, shaping the landscape through their grazing patterns and migratory behavior. Their movements helped to maintain the health of the prairie ecosystem, promoting the growth of grasses and providing habitats for a variety of other species. The relationship between bison and the land is a testament to the interconnectedness of nature. The Badlands, with their unique geology and sparse vegetation, offer a glimpse into a landscape that has remained relatively unchanged for thousands of years. Here, bison roam freely, much as they did before the arrival of European settlers. The sight of a bison herd moving across the plains is a powerful reminder of the wildness and beauty of the American frontier. The history of the American bison is a story of both tragedy and triumph. Once numbering in the millions, bison herds stretched from the Great Plains to the Rocky Mountains. However, the 19th century brought near devastation to the species. Overhunting, driven by demand for bison hides and meat, coupled with the westward expansion of settlers, led to a dramatic decline in their population. By the late 1800s, fewer than 1,000 bison remained in the wild. The near extinction of the bison had profound effects on the ecosystems of the Great Plains, as well as on the indigenous peoples who relied on the bison for food, clothing, and shelter. The loss of the bison disrupted traditional ways of life and contributed to the decline of many Native American cultures. The bison's plight became a symbol of the broader impacts of colonization on the natural world. Despite the grim outlook, a few dedicated individuals recognized the importance of saving the bison from extinction. Early conservation efforts, led by ranchers, naturalists, and indigenous communities, laid the groundwork for the species' recovery. The establishment of protected areas, such as national parks and wildlife reserves, provided safe havens for the remaining bison populations. One of the most significant milestones in the bison's recovery was the creation of the American Bison Society in 1905. This organization, founded by conservationists like William Hornaday and President Theodore Roosevelt, played a crucial role in raising awareness about the plight of the bison and securing the land necessary for their survival. The Society's efforts helped to establish bison herds in protected areas across the country, including the Badlands. Today, the bison's resurgence in the Badlands is a testament to the power of conservation and the resilience of nature. While they are no longer found in the vast numbers that once roamed the plains, the bison that inhabit the Badlands represent a thriving population. These animals play a vital role in maintaining the health of the prairie ecosystem, just as their ancestors did. Prairie dogs are one of the most iconic and fascinating inhabitants of the American Badlands. These small, burrowing rodents play a crucial role in the ecosystem of the prairies. They live in large colonies, known as towns, which can span several acres and house hundreds of individuals. Prairie dogs are considered a keystone species in the Badlands because their presence and activities significantly impact the environment. Their burrows aerate the soil, which helps promote the growth of grasses and other plants, and their colonies provide habitat and food sources for a variety of other species, including burrowing owls, black-footed ferrets, and various predators like hawks and coyotes. In addition to their ecological importance, prairie dogs are known for their complex social structures and communication systems. They use a variety of vocalizations to alert their colony to dangers, such as approaching predators, and their calls can convey detailed information about the type of threat. Unfortunately, prairie dog populations have declined due to habitat loss, disease, and eradication efforts. Conservation programs are now in place to protect these animals and their habitats, recognizing their vital role in maintaining the health of the prairie ecosystems in the Badlands and beyond. Bighorn sheep are one of the most impressive and resilient mammals found in the American Badlands. These animals are well adapted to the rugged terrain, steep cliffs, and dry conditions that characterize the Badlands, making them a remarkable example of survival in a challenging environment. Bighorn sheep are named for the large, curved horns that males, rams, develop, which they use in head butting contests during the breeding season to establish dominance and mating rights. These horns can weigh up to 30 pounds, and the sight of two rams clashing in combat is one of the most dramatic wildlife spectacles in the Badlands. The Badlands provide an ideal habitat for bighorn sheep, with their steep, rocky cliffs offering protection from predators like mountain lions. These sheep are incredibly agile and sure-footed, able to navigate the rugged landscape with ease. They primarily graze on grasses and shrubs, making the mixed grass prairies of the Badlands a key resource for their diet. Bighorn sheep populations in the Badlands have faced challenges due to habitat loss, disease, and historical overhunting. However, conservation efforts have helped stabilize and even increase their numbers in recent years. The Badlands National Park is now home to a healthy population of bighorn sheep, and they are often spotted by visitors exploring the park's scenic routes and trails. The presence of bighorn sheep in the Badlands not only contributes to the biodiversity of the region but also serves as an important symbol of the resilience of wildlife in North America's challenging landscapes. Grouse, particularly the sharp-tailed grouse, are notable inhabitants of the American Badlands. These medium-sized birds are well adapted to the mixed grass prairies and shrublands of the region, where they thrive despite the harsh climate and rugged terrain. Sharp-tailed grouse are known for their distinctive courtship displays, where males perform elaborate dances on communal leks, display grounds, to attract females. These displays involve stomping feet, fanning tail feathers, and vocalizing with unique sounds, creating a fascinating spectacle that is a highlight of the Badlands wildlife. The Badlands offer a diverse habitat for the sharp-tailed grouse, providing them with ample food sources such as seeds, berries, insects, and leaves. These birds are also highly camouflaged, with plumage that blends seamlessly with the grasses and shrubs, allowing them to avoid predators like hawks and foxes. Beetles are among the most diverse and abundant insects found in the American Badlands, contributing significantly to the ecosystem's health and functioning. These hardy insects have adapted to the unique and often harsh conditions of the Badlands, where they play crucial roles in decomposition, pollination, and as part of the food web. One of the most common beetle families in the Badlands is the scarab beetles, which include species like dung beetles. These beetles are essential for recycling nutrients in the ecosystem. Dung beetles, for example, collect and bury animal feces, which helps to fertilize the soil and reduce the spread of parasites and disease. Ground beetles, another important group, are known for their predatory habits. They often prey on other insects, including pests, helping to control insect populations in the Badlands. Their presence indicates a healthy ecosystem, as they are sensitive to changes in their environment. Swallows are agile and graceful birds commonly found in the American Badlands, particularly during the warmer months when they migrate to the region to breed. Among the species frequently seen in the Badlands are the barn swallow and the cliff swallow, both of which are known for their aerial acrobatics and their role in controlling insect populations. Barn swallows, recognizable by their sleek bodies, long forked tails, and glossy blue-black upper parts, are often seen swooping low over fields and water bodies, catching insects on the wing. They build their nests out of mud, typically on man-made structures like barns and bridges, making them a familiar sight in both rural and wild areas of the Badlands. Cliff swallows, on the other hand, are known for their gregarious nature, often nesting in large colonies on cliff faces, under bridges, or in the eaves of buildings. Their nests are also constructed from mud but are more enclosed, resembling small, gourd-shaped structures. Owls are fascinating and important inhabitants of the American Badlands, where they are well adapted to the rugged and varied terrain. Several species of owls can be found in the Badlands, including the great horned owl, burrowing owl, and short-eared owl, each playing a unique role in the ecosystem. Great horned owls are the largest and most formidable of the Badlands owls. Known for their distinctive ear tufts, or horns, and their deep hooting calls, these owls are powerful predators that can take down a wide range of prey, from small mammals like rabbits and rodents to other birds and even reptiles. They are highly adaptable and can be found in various habitats across the Badlands, including woodlands, cliffs, and open prairies.